I just realized we went the entire last episode without getting a phone call that interrupted everything. That is amazing, and I think that's actually a first for the series. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green. In the last episode, we explored around Vermilion City and backtracked through Cerulean City to actually make it out front here of Rock Tunnel. Today we're gonna head on into Rock Tunnel. I could make the same joke I made with Mount Moon, where we just kind of left or stopped as soon as we entered, because that was what I said we would do in the video, but we're not going to do that. Instead, we are going to teach Flash to Paris, because he is the HM slave that we need. He doesn't even know as many moves as necessary. Just, there you go. I kind of want to teach Brick Break to either Sand Slash or Charmeleon rather. But I'm gonna hold off on it for now because I just don't feel the need to. Anyway, we'll use Flash here, and we'll now see that the entire cave is lit up for us. We'll also spray some repels because I don't want to have to deal with wild Pokemon in here. I've just kind of gone past the point of wanting to train on wild Pokemon. I just don't care anymore, really. They're unnecessary and annoying. Right over here, I believe there's actually either a Repel or a Revive. It's a Repel, okay. In case you don't have any of your own, that 100 steps will not make you through Mount Moon, however. Or Rock Tunnel. Pokemon fight. Ready, go! Go, 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 go. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. He's furry. Cubone. Weeping Bell. Let's ignore that and just kind of take him out with Bullet Seed. Just don't acknowledge that he's a furry, and he'll go away. And only 2 times. Of course, it's the minimum amount that can possibly happen. We needed, what, 3, maybe, probably 4, actually. Yeah, 4. And Cubone's down. Cubone is actually a pretty nice Rock-type Pokemon, or Ground-type Pokemon, rather. Kind of rare and hard to find, but still a pretty solid Pokemon when all said and done. And then we'll use Bullet Seed to take out this guy's Slowpoke as well. We need 4. I'm sure we're only going to get 3. Because that's how the world works. Oh, yep, random chance, only 3. So close, yet so far. Anyway, we'll take... Oh, critical hit. Whatever. We're still going to take that hit like a champ on the nose, because we're still 5 levels higher than everything else. Or than this guy's Pokemon, at least. I can't really say everything else. Get some experience, and we defeated Ashton. Game over! It's game over, man! Game over! Anyway, then, we're just going to have to pretty much continue along here. I probably should go over the wild Pokemon that appear here. Actually, no, they're the same on this level as they are on the last level. It's just that these rocks are here as well. That can contain an extra wild Pokemon. But we can't break these yet, so it's not really relevant to go over it. But the Pokemon that appear here are Geodude, Zubat, Mankey, Machop, and Onix. I've gone over pretty much all of them before, aside from Machop. Machop's a fighting-type Pokemon. Pretty strong in that sense. Pretty good physical attacker. But it and its evolutions are pretty much slow as hell. I don't think there's a single Pokemon in the game that you'll be able to attack before if it's on the same level as you. It's just really, really slow, and I don't really like it. Also, to get its final evolution, you need to trade. And, as I've told you before, I'm not too keen on those Pokemon. Anyway, we're in another fight with a furry, and we're pretty much just gonna, of course, get only 2 hits. Of course, we did get a critical in there, so I can't really complain. Your Disable's gonna miss, which is gonna be very handy, actually. And we'll take you out with our Bullet Seed. Bullet Seed, I think, was a very, very good move to teach to Weeping Bell. It's still not very strong, and we're still waiting on getting a, better attack than this. But I think it'll hold us over in the meantime. And we defeated Winston. And $1,200. Still isn't a lot. I never sprayed a new Repel. Shit. I was just about to say, I don't think I sprayed a new Repel. I didn't. I fucked up. But at least these aren't all Digletts, so we can get away from all these battles. Over to the left here, we'll actually get an item here. I believe this is like a star piece or something. Revive. Revive is kind of like a star. Kind of. We're gonna switch out of Weeping Bell. Probably think you have a Bulbasaur, so let's switch to Charmeleon. I don't often come here, but I will battle you. Okay, those two clauses of that sentence had nothing to do with each other. I'm not usually here either. And I don't really want to battle you, actually. You just add length to the video, where I could be progressing through the game. I want to finish this before 2016. But you're not making that very feasible. Just making it... And yeah, I was right, you do have a Bulbasaur. I'm glad I have really random, unnecessary knowledge about this game in some parts of it. Like, why would you ever need to know that a picnicker has a Bulbasaur and it's the first picnicker you face in Rock Tunnel? You wouldn't. It's not a thing anyone would ever really need to know. But I know it. And that's the important part. Anyway, coming up here, there will actually... Oh, can I skip you? Yeah, see ya, fucker. And then there's two guys right here, and only one of them is required. There's, basically, this is a circle of rocks in the middle, and you can go either way and fight one of two hikers. At least none of you are Hiker Knob. That would probably piss me off again. It's just not I'm not gonna dwell on it. I'm not gonna dwell on Hiker Knob. Not again. We already had like 10 minutes of that in one episode. I don't need more. Oh, Magnitude 9. That's gonna do a lot of damage. Magnitude is basically a move that you have a random chance of getting a number between, I believe, oh god, I think 3 and 10. 10 being the strongest, 3 being the weakest, obviously. And that Magnitude just kind of wrecked us completely and totally. So we'll send out Weepinbell to clean things up. As usual. Weepinbell was definitely a good addition to this team. Wow. Wow. Yeah, Weepinbell was definitely a good addition to this team, I'd say. As for our next team member, I don't think we'll be getting them for a few episodes yet. I kind of fucked up in the... Oh, damn it. In the sense that I said I tried to space out all of my Pokemon catches, like, a fair enough amount of way that we didn't get, like, any in the same episode or back-to-back episodes. And then I kind of had to put my foot in my mouth, because then we got Sandshrew in one episode, and then Bellsprout in the episode directly after. But in my defense, I thought we would be able to get Sandshrew before we got to, before we went into Mount Moon, but I was wrong because I forgot how Route 4 worked. We're actually going to put Sandslash out front since he is actually the lowest level. Then we're going to throw out another Repel. But we just did that. I forgot we did that. Oops. Maybe we'll come through this. I don't believe we need to fight you. But we do need to fight you, even though the screen pans up so we can actually see you completely. Which I say is a bullshit thing to happen. And I'm only skipping all of our, like, any optional trainers for now. At one point, I'm pretty sure I will... Oh, this is going to be dangerous. At one point, I will start fighting them again, just cutting out the battles. But right now, I'm still pretty much over-leveled to a point where I really don't need the experience. I'm almost 100% sure I'll regret it at some point. And I'll be like, man, should have fought all those optional battles. This is really difficult. But until that happens, I think I'll be fine. Anyway, his Onix is going to go down without much of a fight. And then the Geodude probably will as well. And you know, I guess there's no real harm in going over the final Pokemon that can appear in this area. Or in the, I believe, the floor below this one. It's actually the evolved form of Geodude. Oh, shit. That's going to hurt. Because Magnitude and Earthquake can still hit your Pokemon if it's underground with Dig. I thought it did more damage when you're underground, but I think I may be wrong. Anyway, we're still just going to keep fighting you. The last Pokemon that can appear in Rock Tunnel, I keep saying Mount Moon, in Rock Tunnel is Graveler, the evolved form of Geodude. Basically, it has 4 arms instead of 2, and it's stronger. You have to get the final form of Geodude by trading to evolve Graveler. So again, still not one of my favorite Pokemon, never really had a chance to use it to its fullest potential, blah blah blah, I've been over this before. We'll just kind of continue through Rock Tunnel. Not Mount Moon, Rock Tunnel. Let's just call it Mount Tunnel. Yeah, up here, that's the other way we could have gone. We can skip that guy right here and just continue right down into here. Here. Repel's effect wore off. Let's use another one of those, because I don't want to have to fight any ground-type Pokemon. Ground, rock, either. I don't want to fight either of them. Rock Smash we could use up there, but we don't get that for quite a long time. You're gonna have Pokemon that Charmeleon. Sandslash is still a weaker level. Might as well keep him in. Do you know how you can avoid getting lost in the mountains? You can bend twigs as trail markers. Cool, I guess, but this is kind of a tunnel, not a mountain. I've been calling it mountain the entire time, but it's still not a mountain. Fuck, Jigglypuff. Could have been any Pokemon ever, but it had to be Jigglypuff. Oh! Shout out to Slash and its high critical hit ratio and sick guitar riffs and great songs with both Velvet Revolver and fuck. Oh shit, why am I blanking? Welcome to the Jungle. Goddamn. Guns N' Roses, Guns N' Roses. I knew there was another gun in there. I don't know why I forgot that. Anyway, let's stop talking about classic rock, or I guess it's technically classic rock, even though Slash is still making music. Stop talking about music in general. How about? And let's get to $420. Blaze it. And going down right here, there's actually this man over here who won't fight you. When on a rocky mountain like this, rock slides are a threat. Can you imagine boulders tumbling down on you? That'd be like, wah! Total terror. You don't seem to be scared. Want to try using Rock Slide? There are a lot of move tuners in this game. I forgot how many move tutors there were. Anyway, we can learn Rock Slide, the obviously rock type move. I believe it has 85 accuracy, 90 accuracy, 75 power. Can make the foe flinch. I'm gonna actually forget Mega Kick because we haven't been using much of that, and the 5 PP isn't really that good. But I think it's definitely a good thing to teach. Might be scared to use this in the tunnel. Might be scared to use it. Yeah, you can only learn it once, which is kind of dumb. Well, not really dumb. Repel's effect wore off, but we can collect a max ether before we have to reapply a repel. And we actually don't have that much of Rock Tunnel left. We have a couple of required battles coming up. Besides from that, we're actually almost out of the tunnel. Sorry, I'm kind of going quiet for some parts. My voice is starting to get a little hoarse. I'm trying to drink water to avoid from completely going out and voice cracking all over the place. But either way, this is probably going to be the last video I'll be recording in this session, so I'll push for another 10-15 minutes, magnitude 7. Okay, that still doesn't do a lot. Never mind. Dig still does more. You're still a shitty ground type, or rock type, I guess. I hate rock types, honestly. Like, sorry, more water. My two least favorite types are probably rock and bug type. Like, bug types they're always just subpar. Rock types I never find a place for on my team just because they have so many weaknesses and not many strengths. So, yeah, I almost never find myself using either of them. And he's actually going to use Graveler, which is the other Pokemon that we can encounter here. This will be the first time we've encountered this. I'm going to dig. I know you can learn Self-Destruct, so I really hope you use that. Defense Curl, no. You're just going to survive an attack and make me have to attack again. Piece of shit. You hear that, Graveler? You're a piece of shit. And now you're going to use Mud Sport, so weaken Electricity's power, even though you're not even affected by electric attacks. But I do understand where you're coming from there, because Thunderbolt is a great electric attack until you get ground out by a Marowak. And magnitude 5, since 7 didn't kill us, I don't think 5's going to do the job. Yeah, that did nothing. But Graveler's down. And $603, or 603 experience, and we beat Dudley. Oops, out-muscled. Yeah, we did. Nothing down here for us. We can fight that nerd, but we're gonna pass him up. And I think we can actually avoid you too. We can avoid, oh, I didn't know we could avoid both of you. Ooh. Up here is one more battle, and I believe this is the final battle in Rock Tunnel right here. So let's, I think we can get out without using another repel. I came this far looking for wild Pokemon. I mean, I guess it's far, if you consider coming from the other side. But you're like 10 steps away from the exit actually, so you're not really that far in. Anyway, Slash here is probably going to take out Meowth. Yep, critical hit. Wow, okay. I know we're over leveled and everything, but Sandslash is really powering through, and I'm really glad. Really, really glad. I'm gonna send in Oddish. I probably could have changed into Charmeleon and taken him out even faster, but that's really... We're getting critical hits on all of them. Maybe my game's broken. Maybe I'll always get critical hits on high critical hit moves. I think there was a move in Generation 1 that was broken like that, and it always did get critical hits. And Generation 1 was really broken, actually. Like, all things considered. It was just... So many things were just wrong. Like, badly coded. Anyway, the exit is right down south. I believe there might be an item over here we can... Nope, there isn't. Okay. Oh, well, yeah, I fucked myself over there. Mankey! Anyway, right down here is actually the exit to Rock Tunnel. And there's a lot of optional battles here, which I'm going to completely avoid. Maybe I'll challenge them off screen? I don't know. We found a Nanab berry. Like a banana, except a Nanab. You're not a trainer to battle, I don't think. Oh, yeah, you are. I'm stupid. Yeah, that was stupid of me. I thought he was just a guy that would talk to me, but it turns out he wasn't. Before we even read the name of this town, we're going to run right in here and heal. So you have no idea what town we're in, and you'll never know. I ran out of things to say during healing. Anyway, welcome to Lavender Town, one of the creepiest towns, actually. Lavender Town Volunteer Pokemon House, a Mart over here, and you. Do you believe in ghosts? Nah. I guess not. That white hand on your shoulder, I'm just imagining it. Fuck you. Yeah, but Lavender Town is basically, I think the sign will actually say it well. Oh, no. That didn't say anything about Lavender Town. This one does. The Noble Purple Town. But this is a town that has a lot of association with ghosts and spooky things. So it's kind of spooky. This tower right here is actually Pokemon Tower. Kind of like a dungeon, but it's actually a graveyard. Pokemon Tower was erected in the memory of Pokemon that died. And as we go up, we'll just find a bunch of tombstones, actually. My Growlithe, why did you die? I'm a channeler. There are spirits up to mischief. I sense them high in the tower. And pretty much all of these people will say similar things. Did you come to pay respects? Bless your Pokemon-loving heart, son. And what do you say, Baldy? I came to pray for my dearly departed Clefairy. I'm awash in tears. Well, that's kind of sad, and I just kind of called him Baldy. Anyway, up these stairs. Once that text box is away, we're actually going to see a pretty familiar face. So I'm going to put Charmeleon out front. And what do you think's going to happen when we see this guy? Hey, Discord, what brings you here? Is your Pokemon dead? Hey, it's alive. I can at least make them faint. Let's go. You are a terrible human being, actually. Like, that's awful. It's like, oh, your Pokemon aren't dead? Well, I can do the next best thing. Anyway, he's going to start off with a Pidgeotto, level 25, still Keen Eye for the ability. We've gone over this guy many a time before. Moves Gust, Sand Attack, Quick Attack, and Whirlwind. With Whirlwind, he can kind of knock you out of the battle, but we actually have Rock Slide now, which will do a heavy amount of damage to this Pidgeotto. Not quite take it out, and I feel like you're going to Sand Attack me. Okay, well, I can deal with that. And we'll use Ember, hopefully not miss, and we'll miss. Of course. Why wouldn't that happen? Oh, you used one Sand Attack. Ugh, this is stupid. This is also stupid. And you're probably going to send out War Turtle next, because that would be the next logical decision. Yep. So we're obviously going to switch out to Weeping Bell. War Turtle is going to be level 25. Torrent for the ability. Has the moves Tail Whip, Bubble, Water Gun, and Bite. Believe that's pretty much the same moveset as we had last time. I don't really remember, though. That was a long time ago on the SSN. That was like last episode. But but whatever. So a couple of Vine Whips are going to take you out. I don't think you actually can heal. I don't think you have any potions or anything. So a Bullet Seed is definitely going to just end you. And now I'm pretty sure I know what you're going to be sending out next. If I had to guess, because type effectiveness, oh, nope, that's not at all what I was expecting, actually. It's going to send out Execute, a Grass Psychic type, level 22, Chlorophyll for the ability, so it'll actually gain speed in Sunlight. I believe that's what that ability does, I could be wrong. with the moves Barrage, Hypnosis, Leech Seed, and Confusion. So this thing can put you to sleep. It can get very annoying, but we're not going to have to worry about that at all. Wow. Okay. Still overpowered. Please nerf us. Now you're going to send out Kadabra. Same thing he had on the SSN. Same moves as well, I believe. Teleport, Confusion, Disable Kinesis. Let's leave Charmeleon out. So you can send out Kadabra, blah, blah, blah. I've been over it, level 20, Synchronize. Everything is pretty much the same. And we're gonna miss. Too bad I missed, or else your Disable would have worked. We're just gonna punch you in your freaky trapezoid-looking face. That's not even nowhere near what a trapezoid looks like. And now that's what I thought you were gonna send out whenever I had Weeping Bell out. It's gonna send in Growlithe, level 23, Fire type. Intimidate for the ability, so it'll lower our attack, but I don't think that'll really be an issue. It moves Bite, Roar, Ember, and Leer. Major thing you have to worry about here is not really worry about, per se, but still has Roar, which will knock out the Pokemon you're using and send another one, not knock out, but which will send back a Pokemon that you're currently using and then send out another random Pokemon from your party. And with my luck, it'd be the one that's weak to fire. But we don't have to worry about that because we're going to take you out pretty much immediately with Dig. And that's it for Rival Gary. What, you stinker? I took it easy on you, too. Episode. Discord, $900. How's your Pokedex coming? I just caught a Cubone. Can't find the bigger Marowak. Where could they be? But there aren't any left. Well, I better get moving. I've got a lot to accomplish, unlike you. Smell you later. And as far as it goes, there's not much else for us here now. Even we can identify the wayward ghosts. A Silph Scope might be able to unmask them. Basically, we can continue up here, but we're going to get stopped short eventually. But I believe immediately we'll actually see that this is no Pokemon. This is a flat-out ghost at level 13, apparently. Ghost can't be identified. And if you try to attack him, Charmeleon will be too scared to move, and all of your Pokemon will be too scared to move. And the ghost will just tell you to get out. It's kind of creepy, actually. It's like nothing ever attacks you. It's like they're just haunting. They basically just want you to leave. So we'll just do that. We'll be able to come back here eventually and be able to unmask them, like everyone's saying, Silph Scope. Pretty much everything in the game is pointing at Silph Scope right now, so that's, believe it or not, that's what we'll have to come back with. But between Rock Tunnel, I finally said Rock Tunnel and not Mount Moon, between Rock Tunnel and our rival in this episode, I think we've gotten quite enough done. In the next episode, we're going to continue on to the west, actually, and see what may lie in wait for us over there. So, thank you all so very much for watching. This has been Electric Discord, and I will see you all next time. I just realized that we went the entire last episode without getting a phone call to interrupt this. That is amazing, and something that I don't think has happened in the series yet. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green! And fuck. God damn it. Just cut out all of that, that was a train wreck.